Yeah, so I think everybody knows the H20 chip was specifically designed by Nvidia to meet Biden era restrictions
Hmm.
on what chips could be exported to China, right? So if you zoom out, you go back to April, the beginning of Trump 2, what you have is basically a little bit of regulatory uncertainty where Nvidia spent a lot of money producing chips that are specifically designed to go to China. And the admin comes back in April at the last minute and says, sorry, you can't export the chips. We're putting in export controls. We're having licensure requirements. Nvidia takes a huge, like $8 billion revenue impairment basically on the cost of producing and not selling this huge swath of chips. By the way, at the same time, huge domestic market for H20s, a lot of demand, even though they're weaker, a lot of demand from startups domestically for the same chips. Last night, basically between April and last night, you've seen a full court press by Nvidia for the last X number of months, where Jensen has been doing a winning campaign, a successful campaign of influence in Washington, trying to make 2 points exceptionally clear. The first point is we need to export these chips because, for the same reasons John just said, the stack, American dominance, we want everyone to standardize, so on and so forth. We're losing the biggest market besides America. And also, he's made the point of, look, we can also comply in a more regulatory aggressive way, right? So there's the Chip Security Act was introduced in Congress in May. It's working its way through the House. It's moving through the Senate right now. Basically, NVIDIA has helped shape the act aggressively. And it says, look, we have to make sure that there are ways to track the diversion of these chips, track where they're going, and this is still up in the air, is there going to be a kill switch built into these chips? This is all to say, last night, huge win for NVIDIA. Admin comes out and says, okay, or really NVIDIA comes out and says, admin has told us we are going to be allowed to export these chips to China for the first time with some checks on them, but almost an unfettered way. Markets are up. Obviously, Asian markets are up quite a bit.
Hmm.
NVIDIA is up quite a bit on this news. Huge economic win for NVIDIA, huge question mark from the national security folks who say, look, there's some real risks with these chips going out.
Adio, it's customer relationship magic. Go to adio.com.